Okay. If you're online, let me know you're online. If you're online, comment, drop a comment, drop a comment, drop a comment. Once you come online, drop a comment. Once you come online, drop a comment. We've wasted time tonight. Okay, Chijoke Odogo. I'm online. Okay. Thank you so much, Chijoke. Thank you so much, Chijoke. Henzo, AK Courage said I'm online. Somewhere success. Amazing. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry for tonight. Believe me. Remember, I told you I just started this YouTube thing of recent and I've not really been going live with it. So, the technicalities and everything, also trying to find their way around it. So, this night alone, we've lost almost 30 minutes. Almost 30 minutes. Oh, NBA praise. Thank you so much. So, first, I want to sincerely apologize for the, little hitch we had. Trying to ensure that we are consistent with YouTube. I don't want to switch to Google Meet. Okay, so some of the settings in YouTube, I don't know what I clicked. People couldn't comment. The live session was turning me back. I want to go live, schedule the meeting. It was sending me back, and honestly, it wasn't looking nice for me. But I'm happy we're here now, so we're gonna speed up things. All right. So once again, I sincerely apologize. All right. I sincerely apologize for the hitches. Okay. So if my apology has been accepted, just write apology accepted. All right. Just write apology accepted. Let me know I've been forgiven for the hitches we had tonight. A teacher shouldn't be late. So if I'm forgiven, just write apology accepted. Okay? Nobody's commenting apology accepted. Nobody's commenting apology. Okay. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ajayi, Samuel, Henzo, NBA Praise. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate it. Victor Munachi, thank you so much. I appreciate. Okay. So tonight we're supposed to talk about values. All right. We're supposed to talk about values that will help you win the market and win people's hearts and, you know, have potential buyers trust you with their money and the rest. So I'll just talk about three things. Tomorrow is Sunday. I wouldn't want to keep us waiting. So I'll just talk about three things, all right? And call it a night. Then you'll be free to ask any question, okay? This wasn't how I wanted the class to be. I don't know. Right now, I feel tempted to compress everything I'm supposed to teach. But let me just teach. I will revisit this topic again in the more elaborate way I wanted it to be. You understand? But then for tonight, we're already online, so I'm gonna be as fast as possible. Okay? So, if this is your first time, welcome to OL Talks Connect. My name is Favor Iberonini. Alright? I'm Coach Favor. I help people to start and make profit in real estate by selling land and houses using only their smartphone. All right. So if you're interested in learning real estate, how to sell real estate, specifically how to sell, that's what I do. I coach people on how to start their own sales agency in real estate and succeed within a short while. Okay. I've done it for 5 years and I can boldly say There is profit and money in the market, but it requires skill and knowledge. And that skill and knowledge is the reason we started Owe Rectors Connect, to bridge that gap, all right, between the necessary skill and knowledge and then the people who need it to succeed in the market, all right. So for tonight, I'm meant to talk about values, all right. Our topic tonight is values, how to win the market, and you know build trust with potential buyers. And one of the most amazing thing I've been able to enjoy in real estate as a salesperson is undiluted trust. Okay, undiluted trust. That was one of the things I've been able to enjoy as a salesperson. Right? When I started, it wasn't that way, and over time, I had to build trust. Over time, I have to consistently apply the things I'm about to teach you now to build trust. If the market does not trust you as a salesperson, you've lost your selling power. Believe me. You don't need money to start real estate. You don't need any monetary capital. But your biggest capital as a real estate salesperson is the trust the market has when your name is mentioned. Your trust level um is the limit to what you can do as a real estate salesperson. Believe me when I say that. Over time, I've seen a period of no sales in my career as a salesperson. Like I always tell you, the first 6 months, I didn't make a sale. I started July 2017. July, August, September, October, November, December. My first sale was December, around 13th. All right? So I stayed for 6 months without making a sale. But after that, from that December downwards, things changed. All right? I started seeing progressive, you know, results. First, the number of inspections I started doing started increasing, and then over time, the sales was also we are also increasing. I beg your pardon. The sales were also increasing, and it kept on increasing to where we are now. This year alone, we've sold 56 plus of land this year alone. All right? Yeah, we've sold 56 plus of land this year alone. So what I'm teaching you is something I've done myself, right? It's something I've done, it's something I've applied, it's something that I can tell you boldly. If you understand it, it will work for you. Okay? I want you to know that before you talk about making massive progress or starting your career in real estate, the first thing you must define is your value system. It's not just about real estate as a person, okay? You must define your value system. And then what is value? Value are the set of boundaries, the set of character boundaries you set for yourself. Those are values. The set of character boundaries you set for yourself. All right? So those are values. Those are what we call values. All right? Those are what we call values. And the core values you must talk about as a real estate salesperson is: one, honesty; two, punctuality; three, love. Love is a great value system. Four, dedication; five, integrity. All right, and I'm going to talk about these things briefly. Please, if you're following, just drop updates that you're following me. All right, so the first value system is honesty. Honesty. If you're with me, just drop a message. Just drop comments that you're with me. Just drop the lines that I've said so far that resonate with you. Okay. Thank you, Henzo. I like knowing that my audience are with me. So your value system are very, very important. The first is honesty. Okay. Honesty. Very, very important. I say this because when a client asks you a question about a property, you must be able to give a sincere answer. All right. For example, if a client asks you, does this property have a CFO? And you say, yes, it has CFO. And then at the end of the day, it doesn't have CFO. You are not honest. And you are aware it doesn't have CFO. You are not honest. All right. The second one is love. I have a rule, and that rule is this: I can't market a property I don't love. I can't market a property I cannot buy if I'm the one buying. These are my values. Love. Whatever I cannot sell to my biological brother, I cannot sell to a stranger. You must be able to love people beyond their money. All right? You must be able to love people beyond their money. You must be able to look at people and give them the best, not just because of anything, but because for you want them to have the best. All right? The thing about real estate is this. There is a point you'll get to, you will not be doing much of a marketing. The people you'll be getting will be mostly referral from people who have studied you and people who have bought from you. So the greatest marketing system is referral. Believe me, the greatest marketing system is referral. Since this year, I've not sold property to anybody that came to me direct. That wasn't like I've not sold property to anybody that came to. Everybody I've sold property to came from someone. Someone referred them to me. Either a student of mine referred them to me, an old customer referred them to me, a senior friend referred them to me, someone somewhere referred them to me. All right? So once people know you are honest, once people know they can buy a property from you and sleep comfortably, you are setting yourself up for massive sales. Yeah, for massive sales. There are some of you, there are people you know that do real estate, but you can't market their property. You don't trust them. You've watched this guy, you know when this guy was stealing before. You know this guy used to smoke. Even his character alone, like you can tell that this one cannot be trusted. So you see now that even though the person is marketing a good property, the trust is not there. So people can't buy. And that's one thing I want you to understand. You don't just make sales because you have a good property. You don't just make sales because probably your marketing strategy is good. No. Most of the time, lack of sale is because the people you're marketing to already have a pre-knowledge of your character. Somebody did business with you before in the former business you were doing. Let's say you were doing recharge card, or you were selling data. Somebody sells data to you, sends money to you for 1 gig. You now send half of it. Somebody sent for 2 gig. You sent 1 gig and told the person you will send the remaining 1 gig later, only for the person to wait for you till eternity. The remaining 1 gig never came. All right? The person sent you money for 2 gig and the 2 gig never came. Now you started real estate business, you think they will trust you? They will not. All right? They will not. Please ensure you subscribe. All right? Ensure you click the subscribe button. Please ensure you click the subscribe button. Just check down, you'll see it. Help me just subscribe. Subsequent classes, I would love us to share the flyer to people, okay, so that they can actually join and learn from the platform too. So trust is important. Your character is a major cap. In fact, it's your biggest capital in this business. It's your biggest capital. All right. You were doing a business before. Maybe you were selling for your mom in her shop. You will sell 10 cups of rice and give your mom money for 8. She'll ask you, this rice, the quantity that is reducing is not equal to the amount of money you're giving me. You're lying to her. Now you have started real estate business and you want your mom to give you referral. My mom has given me referral before. And that referral paid me my first 500,000. Yeah. My mom gave me a referral as far back as 2018. That was my first 500,000, a referral from my mom. That some of you, your parents don't even trust you. Your relations don't trust you. That's you're posting property on your WhatsApp and your brother is just laughing in your brother's mind. Wahala for who will buy from this boy. So you think, oh, people on my WhatsApp are not buying, sir. They are not buying. Most of the people on your WhatsApp already know you one-on-one. So your character is what is stopping them from looking your way. Somebody know you as someone that stole 20K when you people were in year 2. Now you're in 300 level. And you want the person to tell his elder brother to trust you with 5 million when you stole 20K from his roommates when you people were in 200 level. Hello? So you're asking yourself, I have 100 people, I'm marketing, they are not buying. Check yourself. What experiences have people had with you, especially in the area of money? In the area of money. People's financial experience with you matter a lot. Matter a whole lot. Alright? People's financial experience with you matter a whole lot. So you must check your character. Very important, you must check your character. Somebody lent you 5K. For more than 20 years, you have not paid back. They will call you, you will not pick their call. They will call you with another number, you answer. Once you notice it's their voice, you end the call. These are little things that make people not to look your way. And the painful part is the money you're looking for is in people's pocket. I may not buy from you, but I have another brother that can buy from you. I may not buy from you. I have a friend in Germany that wants to buy a property. If I don't trust you, I won't mention your name to them. Honestly speaking. So ask yourself, the people around me, why are they not buying from me? It might be your lack of character. It might be your lack of character that is causing it. Okay? So you must check yourself. You must check yourself. You must define for yourself what your value systems are. Are you a person of integrity? Somebody is laughing about the 20K money the money I spoke about that is up to 20 years you've not paid back. But that is the honest truth. So your character is very important. All right? Your character is very important. Very, very important. All right? Very, very important. When I mentioned love, you must know that when you love people, they feel it. Love is like perfume. Pay attention to what I'm about to say now because this is one thing that really helped me to win people's hearts. All right? Love is like a perfume. If you truly love people, they know, they feel it. If you're pretending, people know. If you're pretending, people know. If you truly love people, people know. And I want you to understand that one of the best things that can happen to you is to be a person of love, to be known as that agent that loves people. Once you establish that, it will take you a long way. How do you establish yourself as a person of love? When people come to meet you to ask about properties, be sincere with them. Be very sincere with them. All right? Be very sincere with them. When people don't buy from you, there's something I do. When people don't even buy from me, I look out for them. For example, somebody can come to me now to buy a property and probably they didn't get what they are looking for from me. 2 days later, I'll call them to check up on them. I'll be like, have you gotten? Did you see what you're looking for? Sometimes they'll tell me, yes, I will bought from so place. I'll be like, wow, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I send the account. Let me send you money for Ever Wine. You need to celebrate. You are now the latest landowner. They came to me. They didn't buy from me. They bought from somebody else. I am sending them 5K to buy wine and celebrate the land they bought from somebody else, from another agent. What does that tell them? It tells them that this guy loved them beyond the transaction, that I'm genuinely happy for them. Some of them, they're like, are you serious? I'm like, yes, you bought land. I should be happy you bought land. Whether you bought from me or not, the most important thing is that you got a good land, and I'm very much excited for you. That thing alone makes me register in their mind. You must be a person of love. You must be a person of love. When people don't buy from you, what's your body language? You see them, you ignore them. It doesn't work that way. So the essence, one of my rule is this. I see every client as my gateway to 10 more clients. Once a client comes to me, I see 10 more clients in them. I don't just see them. I don't say that I'm doing business with one person. I say that I'm doing business with 10 persons. So the person I'm seeing plus 10 persons I'm not seeing, that's how many? 11 people. So how you treat one person will determine if they will refer you to somebody else. Because the person that didn't buy from you, okay, the person that didn't buy from you today, you don't know who they will refer you to tomorrow. And even though they didn't buy from you, you don't know the experience they had with the other person they went to. Let me tell you the truth. I've had somebody come to me to buy, they didn't buy from me. His in-law convinced him that he has somebody that has a better property. They bought from the guy. When I called him, he said, yes, that I've got to know that the place is okay. I saved the number. I kept the relationship. You understand? A time came, her daughter's celebrated birthday. I chatted her up. Like she posted the daughter. I chatted her up. I was like, happy birthday to your daughter. Oh, she's really growing big. I wish I have a son now. This one for be my future daughter-in-law. We laughed about it, and the relationship was there. One day, I posted the property on my status. So she called me, asking me about the property. I now said, how far that property you people bought, have you started developing it? She now said, that property that almost ended in court case, that they have taken their money back. You see? I was like, what happened? That the person that sold the property has collected advance from someone else. And they signed the agreement to give the person 1 month. Now, within that 1 month, that was when they sold to them. Now, the person has come back with his complete money to complete the payment, only to discover that the land has been sold, and they were threatening to take the matter to court because they already had the signed agreement that they will give them 1 month to complete it. So, at the end of the day, the owners of the property have to refund them and finish transaction with the person that paid part payment before them. So you see, she already has a horrible experience with the person they bought from, even though they didn't buy from me. But because I kept the relationship and I gave her that attitude of a person whose heart is filled with love, even though they didn't buy from me, she's now seeing me as the best person to do business with. If you don't have this mindset, you just treat people, cowardly and move on. That's why I ask my students. Once people come to me and say, I want to learn real estate, the first thing I ask them is, Do you want to do real estate for 1 month and run away, or do you want to do real estate for up to 1 year, 2 year, 3 years? If your goal is a long time goal, there are certain things you must not do, and there are certain things you must do. So whether you buy from me or not, I treat you with the best of intentions. All right? I treat you with the best of intentions, so that anytime, any day, you can always mention my name to someone somewhere. Are you with me? If you're with me, just drop comments in the comment section. So very, very important. You must understand it as a real estate salesperson, that you must be a person of love. That somebody didn't buy from you doesn't mean they're a bad client. That they gave you stress upon stress, and at the end they did not pay, doesn't mean they're a bad client. It simply means you didn't offer them what they were looking for. All right? Very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. I feel like stressing this love part so well, because this is one thing that have really, really helped me. In this love part, there's another angle of it that you must also learn. And that's the angle of showing appreciation. Some of you, the reason why you've not gained so much influence and so much trust is that you're ungrateful. You see, when my mom sent somebody to me, referred somebody to me, I praise said, right down, Papa. Please, you should know your father. I'm not your papa. I'm not your papa. I don't own a church. All right. So when somebody sends a client to you, let's say your uncle, your very wealthy uncle, sends his friend to come and buy property from you, and the friend buys from you. I want to ask you a question. Do you take a part of that commission and send to your uncle, or do you eat it alone? I want a reply in the comment section. If your uncle, okay, let me use somebody you know. Let's assume in Satoni Elumelu or Aliko Dangote is your uncle, and he sends his friend to buy a property from you, and the business goes successfully. Tell me, will you take a portion of that commission you got? Will you take it to your uncle, or will you say, my uncle is rich, or will you just call him on phone and say, uncle, thank you, the business was successful? The person that says, I'll ask for his account number and tell him thank you. You ask for his account number. Okay, who else? Let me get our reply. Let me get our reply. Let me get our reply. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to call him on phone and say, thank you, sir, I'm really grateful? Or are you going to take a portion of it and send to him? I need our reply in the comment section. Let me know you're following. I need a reply. Tell me what you're going to do. Drop it. Let me see. Are you going to just call him on the phone and say thank you? Or are you going to take a portion of the commission and send to him? Which one are you going to do? Hence yourself, go back to him, of course. All right. So some of you need to learn how to be grateful. When my mom sent me a referral, I gave her 50K as far back as 2018. My pastor in church, anytime he gives me a referral, I package an envelope and go to him. They don't need to ask for it. They don't need to ask for it. I have given out all expense paid vacation to a couple. Okay, it wasn't a couple, it was two people in a relationship, all right? I paid for a vacation for them. I almost paid. They told me not to pay, that I should just send them the money. I've given out microwave. I've given out brand new microwave before. I've given out blender to people. I've given out carton of wine to people. I try to show gratitude when people send me referral. Because if you don't show gratitude, even if they don't ask, even if a person is too rich that they don't need the commission in any way, if you don't show gratitude, you're blocking the way for other referrals. All right? You're blocking the way for other referrals. You see, some of you, sometimes I send you airtime. I would have said, oh, pay me, let me teach you these things I'm teaching you. But I send you airtime to let you know that I value your time. I value you people being online to watch me talk to you. I would have said, pay me, let me teach you. But I send you airtime. Why? I value your time. There will be a time I will start selling courses on real estate. By then, it will be easier for you to tell your friends that, this person, go to him and learn. He will teach you very well. So the reason why some of us, you sell today, you don't sell tomorrow, is because the people that should have mentioned your name over and over again to other people, you blocked that channel by being ungrateful. So you must sustain the attitude of gratitude. I'm sounding like a pastor now. All right? To fly in a higher altitude in real estate sales, you must sustain the attitude of gratitude so that you don't go solitude. All right? So you must learn to be grateful. You must learn to be grateful. Very important. Appreciate everyone that played the role in the transaction. Appreciate them. No matter how little, appreciate them. All right? Appreciate them. Very, very important. Now, talking about integrity, which is something I've also spoken about, you must, you shouldn't sell a property that is not genuine. That one is non-negotiable. And also, there's something I've also observed. Should I say, some people that come into real estate are not really knowledgeable about the market. I have seen people taking advantage of other people's innocence. All right? So you see a young boy that just got money. He calls an agent and say, uncle, I want to buy a land though. He's calling his uncle because the uncle is an agent. And then a land they are selling for 1 million. The uncle sells the land to him for 4 million. Now, I'm not saying markup is bad in real estate. I do markup. Every real estate agent does markup. It's a norm in the market. But there is a markup you will do. You are selling the future of that property at the present time. So let's say a property is actually worth 1 million naira now. You can do a markup of 200k. You can do a markup of 300k. You understand? For most of you that don't know what markup is money you add to a property despite the price. So let's say the owner of a property is selling a property for 400,000. You can decide to sell the property for 600 and walk away with 200k. Instead of 40,000 naira commission, you make 200k. Now, you do that when you know this property is more valuable than this price. The properties I sell, the owner will tell me this property is going for 3 million. And when I look at that property, I know this property is worth more than 3 million. All right? So even when I put it for 4 million, when buyers come and look at it and evaluate it, they say, yes, this property is worth it. But when you see a property inside the bush, they are selling 1 million. A property they are selling 800 like Okuku. A property they are selling 900 like Okuku. You now tell somebody that is 4 million. And because you know the person does not know anything about real estate, the person is naive. You sell the property to them. And then one day the person tells his or his friend that, I have a property somewhere. And then the friend decides to see the property, only to go to a bush and discover that the person bought the property of 4 million inside the bush. That's wickedness. What I'm sharing with you now happened to my mother's elder sister. As far back as 2010, she sent 2.5 million to a church member to help her buy a land in Owerri. The person bought a land that wasn't up to 300,000. As of 2010, the property was not worth up to 200,000 as of 2010. The property was not worth up to 200,000, but the person bought it for 2.5 million then and collected 650,000 for fencing as of 2010. So in total, the person collected 3,050,000 for the land and then collected 125,000 agency fee. So that was almost 3.2 million. That was what the person collected for a land that was not up to 200,000 as of 2010. So if you minus 200,000 from 3.2 million, the person walked away with 3 million naira. As of today, that property cannot be sold for 600 because it is way inside the forest. You see what I'm talking about? A heart of love, taking advantage of people who are naive. So you must be willing to meet people who are innocent, people who are naive about real estate, and teach them what they don't know. Sometimes when people come to me and I discover they don't know anything about real estate, I try to explain to them that, look, there are different sizes of land. We have one plot of land that is 50 by 100, and we have one plot of land that is 60 by 120. And I try to explain to them that 50 by 100 is individual land, individual allocation. 60 by 120 is government allocation. I explain this thing to them. I try to explain to them the meaning of power of attorney. I try to explain to them the meaning of C of O. I try to explain to them the meaning of survey plan. I try to explain to them. All right? I try to explain to them these things so that they will not just buy property from me. They will finish that transaction with me and be, and they can beat their chest and say they have gotten a certain level of knowledge about real estate. Sometimes some of them will come to me and say, they want that they heard I have a property at Okuku, that they want to see it. Before I take them there, I will first of all explain to them that, look, if you want to start building now, Okuku is not for you. But if you want to if you want to buy a property and keep it so that the property can start appreciating in value while you continue your daily hustle, Okuku is for you. I try to explain to them why they shouldn't build here and why they should build here. As I keep doing that, I notice that they begin to love me more and they begin to trust me more because I'm teaching them things they don't know. You understand? I'm teaching them things they don't know. Somebody shouldn't come to you and tell you, I have 4 million, I want to buy land. And you're giving them, for me now, I can't give you any plot of land in Okuku. The aspect of Okuku we are selling, I can't give it to you for 1.2 million. I can't. The current exact location we are selling at Okuku now, the highest it can go for is 950,000. I can't even give it to you for 1 million naira. So I won't, because somebody is naive and I will say something that is way too much in price and so much less in value. I can't sell that to you. A land that is worth 950 and I'm selling to you for 2.5 because I know you know nothing about real estate. No. So when I tell people the things they don't know and they learn it from me, they trust me more. They refer their friends to me. All right? So that's it for these ones I've spoken about. Let me also talk about something else that has also helped me. Learn to give your clients incentive. What do I mean? When people buy property from me, I offer them free power of attorney. I pay for it. I have a lawyer that I pay every month. I tell her, I have a client that want to do power of attorney. You will do it free. I will pay you. So For every client coming to buy property from me, I tell them, look, if you're buying from me, just be sure that you're getting free power of attorney, unless you want to use your lawyer. Power of attorney, most lawyers charge 5% of what the property is purchased for. So if you buy a land for 200,000, a lawyer can charge you 100K for power of attorney. Sometimes they might charge you 40K, some 50, depending on the amount you bought it. So imagine doing it free for the client. It makes them happy. All right? So learn to give your clients incentive. Learn to give them incentive. If somebody buys 5 plots of land from me and the 5 plots are all together, sometimes I offer to do their semi-block work for them, their corner piece. I offer to do it. It can cost me 50, 55K. I do it for them. Sometimes 45K. I do it for them. They feel happy. So it's not just about collecting money from people and then acting like nothing happened. Let them know, let them know, I'm grateful for this transaction. Instead of you paying for your power of attorney, let me pay it for you. Instead of you doing your block work by yourself, let me pay for it and get people that will do it for you. These are things that make you, engraved in people's heart. This is how to win the market. This is because when we talk about winning the market, we're talking about winning people's hearts. That's just a simple English in it. Winning the market is not going to win a kukwore. It's not going to win Ariaba. No. Winning the market simply means winning people's hearts. That's simply what I'm talking about. Winning people's heart. How to win people's hearts. So these are strategies you must put in place to win people's hearts. Because people are the market. People make up the market. When we talk about real estate market, is you and I. Is you and I. It is those people that are buying from you. They are the investors. When we talk about real estate investors, that customer that came to you, he is the investor we talk about. They are the ones investing. All right? So you must learn to win their heart by some of these things, by applying these things I've spoken about. Okay? So, lastly, one other thing that will help you win trust so much is testimonials. If you're using social media to sell real estate, of which you should be using social media, if not, you shouldn't be here. As far as you're using social media to sell real estate, you must learn to post successful sales on your social media handle. If you have been following me, you should know that every time I make a sale, some of my sales, I post them on my WhatsApp status. I screenshot the credit alert, I post it. Some people will say, you're boasting. That's trash. That's a poor man's mentality. Or you're trying to show us somebody paid you 3 million, 4 million. That's poor man's mentality. When you post those credit alerts on your social media handle, on your WhatsApp status, it shows other people that people are trusting this guy. If I post a credit alert of 5 million, it shows somebody on my WhatsApp that, somebody trusted this guy with 5 million to buy a land. That means me too. I can trust him with this, my 800,000. If somebody can trust Favor with 4 million, see the credit alert, me too. I can trust him with this, my small 1.1 million. Because nobody wants to test run with their money. Nobody wants to try your character with their money. So when you post testimonials, people see that, really, this guy is making sales. You may not necessarily post the figure. Me, I post figure. I'm not scared of anything, security or whatever. I'm not scared. I post the figures, but not all my transactions. I don't post the big ones. I only post transactions of 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. The big ones, I don't post it. Just 5 million to 5 million down. That's what I post. All right. So you won't see me post 10 million naira deal or 20 million naira deal. I don't post those ones. You won't see me post those ones. All right. So, but then I try to post as often as I can, especially those ones that are between from 5 million down. I post. Do you get me? So it's important you do those things because it will show people that on my market they sell, people are patronizing you. So people will know that this guy is making sales. This guy, people are patronizing him. All right? So you must learn how to post your sales. Post it on your WhatsApp status. Don't count it as people will say you're being pride or you're in your inbox that people are chatting you up. These are things, there's no secret to my success. These are things I do. These are things I do. These are practically the things I do that make you feel favor is selling or favor. These are things I do. All right? These are things I do. After this class, I will do it. I will post this class on my status, post the comments, the reviews, so that people that did not attend will know that the class held though, and people enjoyed it. Do you get me? So it's very, very important that we understand this part of it so that you won't just think everything is magic. No, it's not magic. There are guidelines to it. So testimonials help you. Screenshots help to show that you're being patronized. All right? Very, very important. Post your testimonials. Very, very important. Post your testimonials. Okay? Post your testimonials. Very important. All right? This is where I'll be stopping tonight. We started late. I don't want to keep people for too long. Okay? So this is where we'll be stopping tonight. All right? Any questions? Any questions? Oh, whoa. Any questions? Let me have it before we call it a night. Any question, bring it on board. Any question, bring it on board. All right? Any question, bring it on board. Any question, bring it on board. Yeah. If you have any question, bring it on board. Yeah, someone ask. Okay, I like this question. So what do you post when you haven't made any sale? All right, so I post right up. All right, I post right up. I screenshot pictures of land and houses in America, in US, all those fine ones with swimming pool. I post it. There are three types of posts you must learn to make. All right, one, informative. Two, educative. Three, entertaining. I post, I will answer every question. Page setter, I will answer every question. I post educational content like how to know a fake land, how to know a good land. I just post those things to educate my audience. People want you to educate them. That's one thing I didn't talk about. So sorry, I was trying to rush. Educating people helps you build influence and win the heart of people. Post content, various content on how to know a fake land, how to register your land, how to know a fake survey document, how to know a fake power of attorney. Browse it online, you will see it, copy and paste. Edit it a little, copy and paste, edit, copy, edit, post. As you keep educating people, they see you as an authority in real estate. That's part of the ways to win the market. A very strategic point. All right. So learn to post educative content. When you're not making sales, post educative content. I've given this plan before. Make it 222. Sorry. Yeah, 222. Am I right? 222. That is 2 days in a week. Post educative content. 2 days in a week. Post informative content. 2 days in a week. Sorry, 2 times a day, post informative content. 2 times a day, post property for sale. Two times a day, post entertaining content. That is 6 times. Yes, you must try the best you can to be posting up to 6 times every day. Why so? Because we live in a distracted generation. You must be noisy enough before you get their attention. If you can't do 6 times, it's okay. Especially on your WhatsApp status. Let everything about your status be around real estate. Alright? Around entertainment. For me, when I don't post land for sale, I post a video of me going for inspection. Alright? If I don't post it, I post a video of a house I saw on TikTok, a very fine house. If I don't post it, I post a motivational video. These are things I do to keep up with my audience, to keep showing up. All right. So you must be consistent in showing up. You must be consistent in posting, but you must, mix up your posting. So when I'm not making sale, I post land for sale. I post educative content. I post entertaining content. I post informative content. I post personal things. But I ensure everything is plus minus 80% of my posts is real estate related. If I post 6 times a day, at least 4 should be related to real estate. That's the 80-20 rule, the Pareto rule. All right. So 80% of my posting should focus around what I do. Very important. Very important. All right. Samuel Success said, in doing markup, is it necessary to make the owner know of it? Well, it depends. There are certain times you know that if this owner know about this markup, he will be very greedy and will not bring it out. Alright? And there are times that you tell him and say, so the commission you're meant to pay me, let's say the land is 2 million and the owner is meant to pay you 200,000. You can tell him, okay, your land is 2 million. I'll put it up for sale for 3 million. I will give you 2 million. If anybody buys it above 2 million, whatever that is on top is mine. So imagine the property is 2 million and you put it up for 3 and somebody buys it for 2.7. You are making 700,000 instead of 10% profit of, 10% commission of 200,000. All right. So markup, you can make the owner know depending on the relationship you have with the owner and if the owner is trustworthy to bring it out and not be greedy. All right. Some of them will say you're making so much profit with their land, and before you know it, they'll start asking for the money enter their account. Okay. What if you don't have money for transport for inspection? What do you tell the client? Okay. Wow. Rob Creighton. Yes, they are saving up online. Rob Creighton, they are saving up online. They are saving up online, okay? They are saving up online. I think that's an Oyibo man in my class, so. Oyibo, hope you are not Nigerian Oyibo. Rob Creighton, hope you are not Nigerian Oyibo that is in my class. If you are real Oyibo, welcome. We know our brothers, they can be funny. If you know, you know. So, thanks a million, okay? Peseta. If you don't have money for, okay, so Peseta, let me answer your question. If you don't have money for inspection, Rob Creighton, sorry, it's me, Charles. It's you, Charles, Nigerian Oyibo. I knew this Oyibo must be Nigerian Oyibo. It's you, Charles. You better use your real profile, Rob Creighton. See me rejoicing that I have Oyibo in my class. Rubbish. Okay, so if you don't have money for inspection, you can sincerely tell the client you don't have money. Just tell them, sorry, hope you have cash to finance our transportation. I don't have enough cash. Or you can tell them, hope you have cash to transport our inspection. All right? So you can tell them, in order to lose the deal, you can tell them, say, please, hope you have cash to transport us for inspection. You just pay for the transportation of you and I. All right? So you can tell them, you can tell the client so that you don't lose the deal. You can be honest and tell them and ask them. Understand? Normal. Your client should pay, but based on we are positioning ourselves to be different from other agents, that's why we decide to handle those things. Understand? But normal street level, now client supposed to pay for your transport, but because of the way we want to package ourselves, that's why we have to be different. Because the world does not reward you for your similarity. The world rewards you for your difference. All right. So yeah, sitcoms designs. Yes. The classes are up. They are stored. I will let you know. I will let you know when to get it. All right. I will let you. I'll give you. Just start me up. I'll give you access to it. Just you. I'll give you access to it. Okay. Any other question, my people? Any other question? Super excited to have you guys stay with me. Stay with me this long, alright? Stay with me this long. Rob Creton from Nigeria, any question? Rob Creton from Ngobala. Any any question? Rob Creton from Ngobala, any question? Any question? Rob Creton from Ngobala, any question? Any question you tell me. Alright? So if you have any question, I think I've taken enough for tonight. This is 56 minutes, it's almost an hour. Thank you so much for being online with me. I appreciate every single one of you that is online. 15 persons currently online. Now, I want you to do something for me, okay? Please, I want you to screenshot this thing, post it on your Facebook and tag my page. Please, post it on your Facebook and tag my page. All right? Post it on your Facebook and tag my page. Post it on your WhatsApp. Post it on your WhatsApp status. Post it on your Facebook and tag my page. Believe me. I'm planning on having a physical training for Owerri rectors. The idea is still rolling in my head, but I pray before the end of the year or before the next 2 months, we'll be able to have that plan concrete. All right? Be able to have that plan concrete. Okay? So that just it is still an idea I still have in mind. Okay, my light is done. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate. Happy for having you guys. Please let me. Oh, almost done. I wanted to put back my light. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you, guys. My ring light is off. Thank you so much. I appreciate.